on my mic? Oh, thank you. It just doesn't like to stay where it needs to. Move that. Let me just make sure I have everything. You know what happened the last time, Ethan?
What?
I was missing something. I was totally missing something. I started, and then I didn't have scissors. And Caroline had to like crawl over here and help me get scissors, and it was just crazy. All right. So I'll welcome everybody, and then you and I'll just cook it up. Hi, everybody, and welcome to 8 Minutes with Chef Mel. I am Chef Mel, and I have a small food business here in Winchester, Massachusetts. I do private chefing. I have a food vendor bike, a home bakery, and I do a lot of classes for junior chefs and for adults. But today I'm actually here with my buddy, and I'm going to have you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ethan.
And Ethan and I are going to make stuffed strawberries. So very easy, especially because I already kind of put together this filling. So what I thought I wanted to see first is, can you just taste test this filling? Can you just, I'll put a little bit on there, and you can tell me how that works for you.
Good.
Is it good? All right, so we're ready to proceed. So we have here in the bowl, we actually have some strawberries, and we are going to cut the tops off, the green parts off a little bit, and then we are going to kind of fill them from there, okay? So I'm going to have you kind of like this, just cut a couple of the tops off, kind of down like that for me, okay? And just do maybe 2 or 3. Now, do you guys cook a lot at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch your thumb there. What kind of stuff do you guys cook?
Spaghetti, shrimp scampi.
Shrimp scampi? That's fancy. Awesome.
Pasta and pesto.
I like pesto a lot. Do you eat any seafood by any chance?
I love lobster.
Oh, I love lobster too. I like, you had mentioned pesto,
Yeah.
and I really like, I like different kinds of whitefish, and I like to put pesto on like cod, especially like if I've had a really busy day and I get home and I'm a little bit lazy, I will put a little bit of pesto on some cod and just bake that up in the oven. Now, are strawberries a treat that you would normally enjoy at home?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, excellent. So what we have here is I have this little, it's actually a tomato core, and you can see how it has these like teeth on here.
Spikes.
Yeah, and normally you would use it to scoop out the middle of a tomato, and it is perfect for scooping out the middle of these strawberries. So I'm going to show you one, all right, and then I'm going to have you do a couple of them for me, all right? So I hold the strawberry kind of like this, and for the folks at home, you can kind of see I've kind of got it really just sort of nestled in there so that it's well anchored. And I just take my tomato core, and you can put your hand down on that thing here and see how I kind of rotate it a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's okay that the juice falls out. Not a big deal at all. I just kind of gently scoop a little bit out, all right? And there's a little bit of liquid, and I'm going to put that in there. But see how I have like sort of a little hole in there now? It can be kind of tricky the first time you do it, so I'll help you if you need. But why don't you go ahead and kind of put that in there, make a little fist around it, all right? And you're right-handed, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah, just give it a go. Nice and gentle. Hey, you're like a pro. Have you done this before? Seriously.
No.
You've never done this before?
No.
All right, that's pretty good. We'll grab that later. Don't worry about it. So why don't you hold that up for everybody to see? That looks great. Now what I'm going to do is I gave you a couple of paper towels there.
Yeah.
I want you to take this strawberry, and I want you to kind of, I don't know the best way to say it, but like kind of make a little, like wad it up, I guess, kind of like this. And I want you to just kind of gently, see how it's got a little bit of liquid, a little bit of moisture? I want you to try to get that little bit of liquid or moisture out of there. Now when I'm making these at home for myself, I've made so many of them over the years. I don't always do this, but sometimes with my junior chefs, I'll have them take out that little bit of moisture, because when we put the filling in, it helps to kind of keep the filling in place. So that makes it a little bit easier. Now, in this pastry bag, frosting bag. Today I have a simple buttercream frosting that we will be putting in here. At the end of this episode will be a recipe for a very lightly sweetened cream cheese filling. And so we'll go from there. So now I'm going to have you give this a go. So this is the pastry bag. And you see how I'm holding this here? I've got it really clamped down between my thumb and my forefinger, okay? And this one's a little bit full, so you might need a little bit of help, but see how I can kind of squeeze it like this? All right. Now you might need to put an extra hand down here maybe to squeeze it, or you and I might end up doing it together. But considering how awesome you did with coring it, the strawberry on the first attempt, I think you're probably going to be okay. So we're going to take some of our first couple of strawberries here, and first I'm going to have you just practice holding that. Great. You're right-handed?
Yeah.
All right, so try it in your right hand. Go this way. Go like this. Here, I'm going to move. That's okay. Just flick it off. That's actually just dry frosting. So I'm going to have you hold it. Put your hand out like this for me. There you go. Clamp it around. All right, now hold it up and down and just kind of get a feel for it. There you go. All right. Ooh, that's perfect. That's really, really great. So for all of you guys in TV land, you can see that he did a great job. There's even a little bit of a swirl, and he's got it piped in there very nicely, and it looks pretty great. So pretty good for your first try, I have to say. And we'll do another one here. So squish down a little more frosting so that, fill that gap. All right, there you go. Awesome. Perfect. Now what do you say, should we try?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I'm going to give you the bigger strawberry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What do you think?
Good.
Is it good? Oh, that's really good. We're going to get back to what we're doing here in the studio, so I thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.